this area. So just explain, first of all, the pussification of men.
All right, Pierce, well, I think, and I can't see you all, so forgive me if I'm incorrect here, but I think I'm the only female on this panel.
Correct.
So I'm really anxious to weigh in. Okay, so I think over the last probably 10 years, there has been what I call the pussification of men. It was everything should be about your emotions and your feelings, and men were emasculated, and this whole concept of toxic masculinity warped the minds of a lot of young men, and they felt masculine, they wanted to be masculine, but society was telling them they should be softer, that it was being toxically masculine if you wanted to play sports and chop wood and go to war. And so men were so emasculated and so beat down that then there was this revolution of what was actually toxic masculinity, the Tate brothers and others, which I feel as a female that doesn't represent true masculinity. That to me represents douchebaggery. And as a woman, I want a strong man who is a protector and a provider, that will go to war if need be, that will protect me, protect my family, make money. I see that as being actually masculine. That's like the man that I grew up with, my dad. But what we're seeing now is these young men who look at Andrew Tate and the Tate brothers, and they see somebody who's just quite frankly a douchebag and disrespects women, and because they've been so emasculated, they're like, oh great, that's a manly man. But that's not right either. So at some point, I think we'll go back to maybe meeting in the middle here. You can be a man who has feelings and emotions, but you can also go to war and protect and defend your family. I'm hoping we can get back there. But the two extremes right now, they're confusing men, and quite frankly, they're leaving women with few choices. And that's the real tragedy here.
You see,
Bro, see, this is the thing with conservative women. And I think she's a conservative woman. This is the thing, right? She's like, I want a provider, a protector, a strong man that's there for me, that can defend me and go to war. Yet she has that man. What is she as a woman doing? She's still out here working. I'm not sure if she has kids, but if you have all of these things, if you have a man and you're married, why are you working? So you can feel just like a man? So you can feel valued? So you can feel equal? You should be staying at home raising this guy's kids, because he's a provider, he's a protector, he's taking care of you, he's emotionally, as you per se, which is a fact that's incorrect. Emotions are from the devil, right? They're from the devil, 100%. Because you can't get emotions without getting thoughts. And you have to confide with the devil, which he lives in your thoughts. He lives in your imagination. He gives you all of these preconception of what things could be. It's so funny today. I was at home and an opportunity came, and I saw myself went into thoughts, thinking about, what it could be, what my life could look like if this actually went into play. And I was like, caught you, the devil. Because I'm working on myself. I can see him coming from a mile away. And I just laugh and I just let it go. Because he's setting me up. He let me get all these feelings. And I'm like, that's not good. And you will go into thoughts, get these imagination. Then you get the feeling. And once you get the feeling like, oh, this feels so good, you're judging. You're becoming God. How can you judge? The only person that can judge is God. So these emotions that people are talking about, being emotional on, it's all fake. It's all lie. It's actually hatred, right? And you get the feeling you're going to do the action. It's actually hatred because it was passed down from your mom when you were a little kid. You were traumatized from your mom. And you think it's love. But it's all lies. It's from the devil, the deceiver. So don't listen to these female, because they are the one that have made the devil their God. They are the one that have done it. And because you're raising the family from the mom, it's passed down from your mom to you. When she couldn't deal with the stress, she'd take it out on you and left you traumatized. And you go in your thoughts by hating. You went into your thoughts, your imagination, for whatever reason, for whatever she did to you, You end up resenting her, and you went in your mind, you hate her, you hate what she's doing to you. And because we're a spiritual being, whatever you hate, you end up taking on. So these women talking about emotional feelings, it's a bunch of crap. Bunch of crap. Especially these conservative women, they want it both. They want a man that can provide and protect for them and yet be out here working. All bull crap. All bull crap. So don't you ever, whenever you listen to a woman, you might suffer. Not saying women can't say what is true, but they will say what's true, but it's surface level, right? Because they don't understand a life of a man. They can't comprehend it, no matter how much they try. But let's keep going.
I completely agree with you, but Andrew, you were shaking your head quite vigorously. Why?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just more feminine or feminist nonsense, ultimately.
100%.
And, covert feminism in society is big, especially on the conservative side. So here's what happens, right? Women need to have feminine virtues for men to be pursuing masculine virtues. For you to say things like, well, men, what I want is for men to protect me and I want men to make money. Well, that's great. What that ends up doing is it gives you a set of privilege in society. What do men get? What do men get for doing that for you? What are we getting from women for doing that? Are we getting chaste virgins?
And this is where Andrew Tate comes in. Why so many men look up to Andrew Tate? Because of this dumb, crazy things that women say and try to have both ways. Crazy.
Our wedding night? No, we're not getting chaste virgins on our wedding night. Are we getting women of great virtue? No, we're not getting women of great virtue. The idea of courtly love is supposed to be done for women of great virtue. Where are they? Well, they're nowhere. And so in modernity, in society, when female conservative influencers say this, it's actually a form of covert feminism. They're saying, I want privilege in society, right? But what is it women are giving to men to get it? What? What
I
are they
love how
giving
she's
them?
laughing.
Tell me.
It's true.
Can I please chime in here?
Yeah.
Anytime you say the truth and someone kind of laugh it off, it's true. They're kind of downplaying it. 100%.
Yes, you can. And then James can, and I'll come to you, Sean.
No, I would love to. I love this whole thing of like, if you're a female conservative and you don't believe that men should be douchebags, that all of a sudden you're a covert feminist. Call me a feminist. I really don't give one crap one way or another, but I can tell you this. A lot of these men...
That is true because your husband is not the man in the relationship, clearly. He can't tell you not to work because you're out here working. Clearly. He doesn't run his home. He's not the head of his family like God said it should be. He's subjective to the woman. And the woman is the devil because she made the God her devil. 100%. She goes off emotions.
And these podcast hosts on the right that like to think of themselves as these big masculine men, and what am I getting out of it? I can tell you this.
There's that feminism.
All right, I believe I'm a woman of virtue,
coming
right?
out.
Yeah, there's the feminism. Oh, and then you're interrupting me too.
Didn't
which
take
is great.
long,
I let
did
you
it?
talk.
Didn't
It's
take
my
long,
turn.
did it?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to speak over me?
Yeah, I don't care if you call me. I don't really care if you call me a
strong,
feminist.
independent woman.
Yeah. Yeah. You're actually interrupting me. I didn't interrupt you when you were spewing your bullshit. So now it's my turn. Okay.
You mean the truth?
Like I said before. So I believe I'm a... There we go again. Pierce. I'm a woman of virtue. I happen to be independently successful. I have a husband who's not only a former professional athlete, but is currently a professional baseball coach. So is he not a masculine man? I mean, I'm confused here. What's your concept of a masculine man? Mine is a man who respects me.
Yeah.
She didn't address any of the points that he made. She just went on and rumbling about herself and her husband and defend herself from being called a feminist or whatever. And this is what I tell you, a woman that's prideful, egotistic, and base her value oh, I'm this, I need to be equal to a man, she'll make your life a hell. Why is she out here working? Why is she not taking care of her kids? Why is she running a business when her husband can clearly provide for her? She resents her dad and her mom. She should forgive them for what they have done to her.
That misses the point, though. Like, you're still not contending with the argument that I'm
what's your
making.
point?
I'm saying inside of society, right this second, right, masculinity is not only punished, but also women on the right covert feminists on the right are constantly and consistently talking about how they need to have privilege in society. I want men. Their version of masculinity is men who take care of us, men who protect us, men who do all of this. Those are all duties that men have towards women. Great. What are the duties that women have towards men? What are the duties that women have towards anything? What do men get out of this arrangement? What are we getting out of this arrangement? Can you tell me?
I mean, you.
Well, I
as
would
I was going to
argue
answer
that
a
men
second ago.
innately
Well,
should
I
be
don't wanna
protectors
interrupt
and
you.
Hang on one
providers.
second. Let Tommy
Most men are
respond.
So, you guys may not like this point, but I don't care. The reason why this is such a struggle, this is the reason why. It starts in the family. It does. It definitely starts in the family when raising a kid. But also, the man is looking to the woman for salvation. And the woman is looking to the man for salvation. And it will never work. Because the only thing that can bring you salvation is finding the kingdom of God. The men want this, the women want that. And they're both fighting each other to get what they want. Two evil, two devils that haven't worked in themselves to see what's happening within them is happening with everyone else around them. Fighting for control over each other. And it will never work. Because you haven't put what's needed to bring a relationship together in front of you. And that's the reason why. There's no God in your relationship. You can claim to know God, but do you really know God? And that's the big difference.
Born that way.
Let Tommy respond to that, and then I'll come to you, Jez. And
Yeah,
then Sean,
most
you've
men
been
are-
waiting patiently. So
Most men are born to be protectors and providers. I can't imagine my dad saying, you know what, to my mom, you know what, I'm not going to be a protector and a provider unless you do this. That's not how real men operate. Real men are protectors and
What is a real
providers,
man?
and they marry women who hopefully
great,
have
a
some
woman telling
virtue,
us what
but
real
also
men
bring a
are
lot to
again.
the
Great.
table as well, that are great mothers, great wives, caretakers of the home. There's nothing wrong with being a traditional wife and mother. You're misunderstanding me if you think that I think that women should just be out doing whatever they want. I think that
I
there
love getting
are gender
lectured by
roles that
women
should
on
be
what real men
respected.
are. That's
But I
great.
don't think a man needs to get something out of it to be a manly man, a protector, and a provider. If you think you
So
need
nothing.
to get
So you
something
should
out
have
of it,
nothing.
I quite frankly don't consider you a
nothing.
real man.
Yes.
Why are you attacking the guy? Like, that makes no sense to me. But she's going to talk about what a real man is. What is a real man? A woman telling a man what a real man is. And yet a man cannot tell a woman what a woman is. Because when you tell them a woman have this type of chromosome, they're like, no, a woman gets to choose what she is. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. But let's continue.
She have
Okay.
nothing. She have nothing.
But we'll
No women
discuss
have
in a
no
moment
duties,
whether
nothing
Andrew
that's
Wilson
different.
is a real man.
Piers,
But
Piers,
let's
I
go to...
offer nothing. I offer nothing.
She's so prideful
You
and
offer a lot
egotistic.
of
Argument.
things, Tommy.
That's crazy.
That's why I always love having you on the show. You know that.
I feel sorry for the guy that she's married to. Because that guy is his thing is just cut off. It's cut off. She runs that relationship 100%. 100%. Imagine dealing with her, man. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Let's go to a real man,
Combative.
James Barr.
Thank you. I do see myself as a man, and I know that you were looking at me thinking, well, you're not. You're wearing makeup. You're wearing colourful clothes. Like, look at me. I'm really camp. My nails are
I
painted.
mean, they are worried.
Buddy, you're not a man. You're a male. You are a male. Definitely you're a male, but you're not a man. You don't know what a true man is. 100%. You don't know that.
You know,
Sounds
you're
like
sat there smoking a cigarette. I'd love to get a vape out and start drinking a beer.
That
you know,
doesn't make
find
you a
people
man
to connect
either.
with you over that. I think that you have some insane opinions on what women are meant to do for you. It's crazy that you don't appreciate that a woman actually gave birth to you. Like, she gave you a womb for 9 months and then looked after you, I would hope, for the beginning of your life. And you're sat there going, what do
This is
women owe
crazy.
men? Women don't owe men anything. No one owes you anything. You have your own
Okay,
life.
do you understand that if you make an argument and you say
I
that women are
watched
supposed
your
to be in
seminar on how to win an
in a
argument.
position, if women are supposed to be in a position of privilege where men do A, B, C, and D for them, and then I ask, well, what duties do women have? And you say, well, nothing.
No one said
right?
that
And then you
men
wonder,
need
why
art
are men
personally,
checking out? I don't know why men are checking out. I don't get it.
You just
That's
so
silly, man.
funny.
All right,
That's
let me
a
bring you
silly
something.
argument.
Okay, I just want to adjust the point that this feminine guy just made about women give you the womb and bring you here for 9 months. How did she do that? How did she do it without the man? I would love to know. And women don't bring life here. God bring lives into fruition. God bring the life. The man plow the field, plant the seed, and God do the miracle. Women don't give life. Just so you understand that. Because these people use the craziest argument, man.
Let me bring you the one
She's
that-
the land that bring that bring it so it grows. But she doesn't own life. Neither the man. God brings life. This is crazy, man.